Welcome to Wembley for the 143rd Emirates FA Cup final, an all-Manchester affair and a sequel to last season's showpiece. Here we go again. Which ribbon will adorn the cup this time round?
The trophy, the famous trophy, brought out by an unsung hero nominated by each club, member of the education department at the Manchester United Foundation. Well, it is City blue against United red. And there goes Erling Haaland with a typical leap. And Rashford's off and running. We had a sensational start to the cup final last year when look of confidence from Rashford. Now McTominay sliding it into Bruno Fernandes. Out to Garnacho, who has a go, and well, Ortega clung onto it. He hit so hard he might have parried it back with some distance. Diogo Dalot's had a good season in difficult circumstances, and that's not the worst pass he's played. Oh, and the goalkeeping trouble is a gift for Garnacho. A catastrophe for Manchester City, but absolutely perfect for Manchester United. Needing a stroke of luck, they've just had it big time. We've seen some complacency at the back from City up to this point. And now Erik ten Hag benefits from one of the craziest FA Cup final goals you'll ever see. Wan-Bissaka supporting on the inside. Manchester United with Bruno Fernandes, miskicked it. Mainoo! No flag this time. United 2 goals to the good. And it's the kids doing the damage to the holders. City this time, Stuart, cut to ribbons.
Well, the credit has to go to Manchester United here. Really good understanding of what they're trying to do. The switch of play out to Garnacho. They create an overload on that far side. Vardio can't get too tight. And then the pass from Bruno Fernandes is absolutely brilliant at the end of it.
With appropriate eagerness by Gvardiol. Doku trying to slide it in. And it's one of those where Foden gets into the right place and so often finishes, but not this time, not on this day.
It's a really good pass from Doku. He's going to get a lot of the ball, and the pass was right for him. He just missed it with his left leg and it hit his standing foot here. It's a poor miss, really, from Phil Foden.
De Bruyne, Foden. Now Doku starting to influence proceedings. Haaland off the bar. Well, they're getting closer.
That was a good effort from Haaland. I think the pass was meant for him.
Back to Gvardiol. Walker has a crack. Oh, what a good stop. A fine shot from a player who doesn't get too many goals. When he connects, it usually flies like that, and Onana brilliantly kept it out.
I wonder how late he saw that, Onana. Really good hand from him.
Rodri. Foden. Through for Alvarez. There's another one, goes astray. Chances that in a more relaxed frame of mind for the players would be gobbled up.
It's a lovely little run. Lovely little run, good pass as well. Foden doesn't quite get it out of his feet, tries to use the inside of his left foot, but he hasn't got his body quite turned enough to control it, so he can't get any bend on it. It's the right thing to try and pass it into that far corner, but he gets it wrong.
But at least the United keeping the ball and in the hunt for a third goal, and Garnacho scored the first, lining it up even with the angle.
And he decided to go with a bit of pace and go down the outside. He decided to hit it with power as well at the near post.
Alvarez trying a bit of individual inspiration here as it opened up Manchester United for Doku to cash in on. a deep one, and Haaland reaching for it. City again appealing for a penalty, as they were right at the outset of this game at the other end.
Mainoo's not watching the ball. Is he grabbing and stopping Haaland getting to it? While it's not great defending, I don't think the VAR is going to change the minds of the referee here.
Doku, it's a good angle, it's in. Manchester City, with 4 minutes of regulation time to go plus stoppage time, are suddenly back in business. Onana caught out as he went down to his right, and Doku, we wondered whether he could make a difference. He has now.
This is a massive achievement for Ten Hag in this game against Man City.
It's Manchester United's FA Cup. Domestic and derby delight today, in a place in Europe next season, whether it is with Erik ten Hag or without him. Rescue and reward for the Red Devils, but a fantastic finale if it turns out to be that way. His much maligned players have done him proud. Staggering, Stuart Robson.
Absolutely. Some people would say that where was the effort, where was the determination, where was the organisation for much of the season? Ten Hag will say they got two centre-halves out that he wanted in the scene all the time, Martinez and Varane. But as a team, they worked so hard. Wan-Bissaka did brilliantly at times. Dalot, the left-back. In midfield, Amrabat, I thought, was really good. Mainoo, probably the man of the match. And Rashford and Garnacho were a threat going forward. They got their tactics absolutely right today.
They are the two kids who delivered the goals and much, much more. And the much cherished prize as winners of the 2024 FA Cup. A triumph in keeping with the whole ethos of this fantastic competition. Well, it will be passed down the line, Stuart, and everyone has played a part who's been on that pitch today, and the journey they've got through against the odds. I was here for the Coventry game where it looked as though they'd lost 4-3. They'd beaten Liverpool 4-3 when they were really the poorer side, even though it was played at Old Trafford. And that old expression, if your name's on it, you're going to get moments like this. Their name is certainly on it now.